I temporarily tacked on the foam cheeks only so that I can trace them and know where to put my contact cement. I can take that off now, it's been traced. Same with this side. So I'll put an X on the side I'm going to glue. And this will be the left side of the puppet. Take those pins out. Beautiful thing about the pins, you can stick as many pins in the foam as you want. The holes disappear. It's a great way to put on features and check how your puppet's looking before you make them permanent. I'm going to take my contact cement. And just dab that there in the marks. This puppet I'm putting the cheeks on. The other puppet I'm going to go put the cheeks on. I think you'll see the difference in the finished puppet. I'll also give you an idea that you can do more than one puppet from the same patterns. So the pattern I've come up with works out for a pretty nice head. Lots of mouth movement. See, I adapted a couple other patterns to make it happen. Okay, take that hair dryer. Use my hand to keep it low. Whoa! Yeah. And my head. Yeah, you notice the paper flew. That's why I've been doing a lot of the blowing off camera. Okay, this is my left. Stick that on here. I'll line that cheek up right to the back of the head. Get nice and high. The nostrils will end up here and the nose will be here. Put my hand inside so I can get some pressure on this. There we go. These are huge. There's no doubt. Those are huge. But they're going to be trimmed down and that'll change everything. I use my old scissors. Little waste box here. It's going to be hard to do. Keep it on camera. So I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to start by coming at the top. And just taking off that whole top edge. I'm going to come all the way around that corner. So I got that curved in. I'm going to do the same on the bottom. Now, nature hates flat spots, so you don't want to leave anything flat. Keep trimming on this. Get some shape. because we're using fleece on this, if I was using a latex covering or spray paint, I wouldn't be able to do this. There's just no way to blend it in. Even with the latex, I could blend it, but it wouldn't blend that well. But the fleece will smooth it out, the fleece will flatten it a little bit. And we're trying to create some jowls though, a little bit of cheek. I'm going to come back here. See if I can get this on camera good. I'm just going to bring this right down, almost in half. This is 1-inch foam. Okay, I made the puppet head out of 1/2-inch foam. This is 1-inch foam. I'm bringing this down almost flat here. And it's going to come up. Get rid of those edges. Just keep trimming till it's smooth. I'll come back around the top edge again and smooth that out a little bit more, bring that down. Now I like how this is. This is smooth down. It's coming down real low in the back, a little higher in the front. Got kind of a ridge there. I'm going to try and make it smooth out a little bit. You just nip away. Now to make the other one look like this one. Then I'll start around the edge, get rid of that edge, get square apart. Just cutting right across there. There's an edge. I'll get rid of that flat part completely. Now, over here I want real flat, so I'm going to want to bring this down. You can see the difference right here. You can see how this one's still riding high, so I want to bring this down, right down to there. It's a big cut. Bring down this front here a little bit. Try to get them to match up. Try to get those pieces to match up. First time I did this, it was real scary. You put on these big pieces of foam. They're so thick, they look horrible. Then I start trimming, and it's like, wow, am I going to be able to trim these even? I'm going to be able to get them alike. But I found out it's actually not that hard. So if you get in there and do it, you'll find it's really pretty easy. On the other head, though, we're not doing this. We're not putting the cheeks on the other head. We're making 2 heads. So if you are intimidated, you don't have to do it. But you'll see when they're done, you'll see the difference. And you'll see how, once it's covered with foam, with fleece, just really going to give a little, those lines there that we all have in our jaws. Be really nice. And those look pretty even. Alright. So yeah, those look pretty even. Those are pretty good. It's actually didn't take long. It's much more intimidating than it actually is to do. I'm going to take, this will be for the eyes, and now this is interesting because these are the eyebrows. brow piece. Put those there for the eyes. The eyes go underneath. Now, these are not the eyes I'm using, but if I want this kind of an eye, I'm going to need a nice high brow. Be a high-browed kind of guy. And we're going to put the eyes this way. I can bring the brow a little bit lower. Your nose will come in here. And then your eye. Of course, the lid wouldn't go there. Maybe it would. It's your puppet. But that'll come in. Put that eye in there. So I like that. I'm going to mark the brow. Oh, need to pin it. There we go. So, whoops. Pin it so I can mark it. I'll know where to cement it now. Take that back off. But this brow will help create eye sockets. And you see how I have it now. The eyes will fit right in there. The brow helps create sockets. Again, we're going to use our contact cement. Dabbity dabbity. You'll see Verna Finley does this, Barry Gortner does this. A lot of puppeteers now are using these brows. I think Verna was the first. I'm just guessing. Shoot this with the hair dryer. Going off camera so I don't blow it all over the place on my desk. Or work table, whatever you want to call it. Or it's mine, whatever I want to call it. How about that? And we're putting this on. Put my hand inside, get some inside pressure. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. If you look at your face in the mirror, you're not perfectly symmetrical. So don't kill yourself worrying about symmetry. Right, here we go. There he is, and so his eyeballs go in here. We got to put eyeballs on him there. And the next step is we're back to cutting down. Now I don't want to cut the front down too low because I really want that eye socket. So I'm not going to cut here so much, but I'm going to trim the top quite a bit. I want that deep eye socket. See if I can't move this tripod a little bit. But Got to take off that corner. I want to take that corner off. First thing I'm doing is taking off that corner. This front center I'm going to bring down low. And then again trim those sharp corners. And you can shape the brow the way you like. Okay. If you want more pronounced in one area or another, I could have left this up higher. But I am trying to get it down here. And I'll come up a little deeper here. I'm also going to come down to this corner. I'll get as low as I can. I'm going to come up and get that back edge. Trimming that top edge here. I got right down, try to get down low, that's what I did. Now bringing it up, flattening it off. So I'm trying to, I really want this to come down more. See, you can leave it higher. I want to come down low. I want to really get this brow low. Just keep trimming to get what you want. Kind of working the one side. When I get what I want here, I'll make the other side look like it. You can see the contrast here. Okay, this one's coming down, this side's much higher still. See, it's still that 1 inch where I'm bringing this down, bringing it down. Now I'm liking the way that's coming down now. It's not going to overpower the face. I need to get that other side, start down low as I did. And just trimming. Any sharp corner has to come off. I'm trying to get this brow low. Gotta be a low brow kind of guy. You can cut away a lot of foam. So I'm still a little high over here. Bringing this down a little more. And I'm going to try and make this V a little deeper. Right where that point is, I'll try and V that out a little bit. There we go. I've made some puppets where the brow is much higher, much thicker. That's kind of a choice you have to make. With this guy, I'm trying to go a little bit lower. Bring this back down smooth. It's not kind of blend. I'm actually trying to blend this in right there, so it won't be much of a ridge in back at all. The big thing I'm going to go in here with the brow is for the eye sockets. So this one is really trimmed down a lot more than a lot of the ones I've done, but I like it. And then of course once it's covered with fleece, it'll flatten even more. That fleece will really push it down. And when I get to it, what you'll see when I fleece this is I'll actually put some hot glue right underneath the brow. I'll put a nice thick, and they'll be hard. Hot glue gets hard, and they'll help hold that shape there. And then I'll let my fleece push the rest down. But we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking pretty good with this guy. This guy, I'm gonna leave him. Whoops. I'm gonna leave him plain. So I'm not gonna raise those features. He's gonna be smoother. I'm kind of tempted to put a brow up there. I'm thinking brows and cheeks. For what I'm trying to do, I'm not gonna do it. That way we'll have because I don't want to make two identical puppets in this video. I'll make two puppets from the same pattern, and yet come up with a totally different puppet. So as far as I'm concerned, these heads are ready to be covered with fleece. And then we put on the other features. This one's a little fancier. So I got the deep jaw. This one's a little fancier. I got the deep jaw. I'll be able to hide teeth. Got the cheeks. His nose. Then we'll come here. Don't have anything really looks like a nose. Now I'll be making the nose out of EVA foam. Just to give you a quick idea. With this guy, what'll happen is his nose will come here. Let's pin that. This is not his nose. But you kind of get the idea. See, his nostrils will come up here. His nose will come in. Now we'll make the nose out of EVA foam, which is a harder foam. And that will hold its shape better. But for this face, that's perfect. For this sort of puppet, I'm going to make the human style nose with the nostrils. But you could make a round nose. You could use a ping pong ball covered with fleece as a nose. You could make a little ball and stick in there for a nose. You can do all kinds of things for a nose with this, because I don't have the cheeks in that, and you can make him maybe more of a cartoon character and less of a little less realistic. So I've got the two head styles. I think in the next video I'll be putting together the body, I'll be putting on fleece in the videos. But we're coming right along. Hope you're enjoying it.